Please subscribe.
There's a first-class gathering of sports vehicles that convey driving rushes and hopes to murder, and the 2020 Aston Martin Vantage is one of them. With etched bodywork that seems both forceful and lovely, this passage level, if there is a wonder such as this, Aston Martin satisfies his elevated family. The back-drive car is fueled by a deafening twin-turbo V8, yet just the track-prepared AMR model offers a manual transmission. Despite the fact that options from Porsche and Mercedes-AMG offer increasingly congenial execution statures, the Aston gives a more extended rope to sideways and smoky tricks. The 2020 Vantage may not be the most refined games vehicle accessible today, however it's one of the feistiest and flashiest. For 2020, Aston Martin just rolls out some little improvements to the Vantage. It's presently accessible with carbon artistic brakes that are made to withstand exceptionally high temperatures and oppose blur. Notwithstanding sparing 53 pounds versus the standard cast-iron rotors, the recently discretionary plates likewise bring a changed ace chamber and brake promoter that Aston Martin says lessen brake pedal travel. Different changes incorporate new bundles for inside and outside personalization. The constrained-release 2020 Vantage AMR is likewise all new and incorporates a selective 7-speed manual transmission, notwithstanding other exceptional styling and gear. While the 2020 Vantage lineup is essentially a one-vehicle appear, a constrained-release AMR model is additionally accessible for an extra $27,000. Since just 200 duplicates of the Vantage AMR will be sold, we'll center around a customary adaptation. Most of its alternatives are customized outside and inside indications, which are clearly abstract. Different alternatives incorporate carbon artistic brakes, warmed front seats, or warmed and ventilated front seats. We'd pick the last to help keep our posteriors hot and cold on request. Underneath the Vantage's clamshell hood lies a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 that is provided by Mercedes-AMG. This motor creates 503 drive and 505 pounds-to-feet of torque, which is sent to the back wheels through an 8-speed programmed transmission. The Vantage AMR highlights a canine-leg 7-speed manual. A canine-leg manual places the riggings utilized most as often as possible in a two-fold H design like that of a traditional 6-speed manual. Removing the programmed transmission makes a cleaner experience from the powertrain, yet additionally has an additional presentation advantage of expelling 209 pounds of weight. The Vantage's V8 sounds excellent, as well, beginning with a low baritone thunder out of gear and completing with a nervous yell as it approaches its red line. An electronically controlled restricted slip differential and versatile dampers are standard. The Vantage's tail upbeat however unsurprising, which makes it divertingly great fun on a racetrack. The suspension is consistent enough for day-by-day driver obligation, albeit cruel knocks will be evident to travelers regardless of which drive mode is chosen for the versatile dampers. Shockingly, that discretionary carbon-fired brakes are less genial during day-by-day driving. While they're phenomenal when enrolled for track obligation, the updated brakes are unreasonably grabby for regular use. The 2020 Vantage isn't as hungry for fuel as its groundbreaking V8 motor may propose. The EPA gauges it'll win 18 miles per gallon in the city and 24 miles per gallon on the expressway. For correlation, those numbers are indistinguishable from the Porsche 911 Carrera S and a couple superior to the Mercedes-AMG GT car. In any case, we haven't tried the Vantage's genuine mileage on our 200-mile expressway course. The outside showy behavior proceeds inside with upscale materials and innumerable custom choices. It's anything but difficult to burn through cash on the Vantage. Aston Martin offers extravagant alternatives, for example, a full calfskin inside, warmed and ventilated seats, a carbon fiber directing wheel, weaved headrests, and a few distinct choices for inside trim, among numerous different highlights. The cockpit is cozy for two, however it's fixed with calfskin and fake softened cowhide. In like manner, sport seats with control alterations and memory settings are standard. In any case, its extravagance experience is lessened by poor commotion seclusion on the interstate. Inside cubby stockpiling is additionally rare with the exception of a shallow focus support container and entryway pockets. A 8.0-inch show grows from the highest point of its dashboard and is basically controlled by means of a revolving handle and fastens on the middle comfort. The Vantage's infotainment framework additionally incorporates an Aston Martin sound framework, Bluetooth similarity, and implicit root. While an updated sound framework and touchpad are discretionary, relevant highlights, for example, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto Mix are missing. The 2020 Vantage hasn't been crash-tried by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, or the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIS. While Aston's standard guarantee isn't exceptionally noteworthy, particularly since complimentary support is excluded, the organization offers broadened inclusion plans for additional cash.